All right, what's up, Knucklehead Nation? I'm back with something special, something brand new for me that we're bringing back. We got a press conference for the upcoming 135-pound title fight at Fightersrep 19. We have Jason the Gator Granado, the defending champion, ready to take on this challenger, and Isaac De La Paz. How are we feeling, gentlemen?
Feeling good. Let's do it.
Great, bro. Feeling great.
All right, champ. I'll start with you. Oh, we got a little bit of a delay here going on. Hold on, guys. All right, champ. I'll start with you. How's camp been? How you been feeling?
Camp's just going good, bro. Just like how it normally is. Just hard and long and just pause. Just ready to go. You know what I mean? I think it's just Adam lagging.
All right. Well, luckily they want to hear you guys. So if I'm lagging, just keep continuing on. Um,
All right.
and then Isaac, how are you feeling, sir? How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Honestly, just blessed training camp. You know, hard work as always. Just putting in the work daily. Uh, I'm grateful, like always, to be doing what I love. It's awesome.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear, gentlemen. All right, Jason, I got to ask, man, you're defending challenger. We've seen you defend the belt. We've seen you really grow into your own inside the lines and kind of being the mainstay. How does it feel to have a challenger like Isaac gunning for your title? You know, a guy who came into the promotion with one fight, showed he's got the technical skill to earn that title shot, but now is coming for your title.
Yeah, it's pretty, just kind of normal. I feel like every challenge from now on is just going to be good, and he's better than all my previous opponents, I believe, and I'm ready for a hard fight in there and ready for him to bring it. Ready for the toughest fight of my career. So
All right, Isaac. Well, you obviously have the respect from the champ, from him assessing your skill set. How do you feel about that? Now, knowing now that you got the respect and him coming in prepared and with the mindset he has.
I think for all fighters, we know that there's no easy fight. Um, we always prepare ourselves to the most, and that's that. Honestly, like, why would we prepare any less for any opponent? You never underestimate any opponent. So, I mean, we both are just gonna come in there and do our thing.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Well, again, I got to lead into my next question, man. One of the reasons this fight really excites me is just look at both of your guys' frames. You know, I think you're one of the two of the taller guys for this division. And also, in terms of muscle mass, still pretty big on both ends. You know, if anybody has any body fat next to either of you guys, you know, they're going to be feeling real insecure. And so I got to ask, like, what this kind of, you know, especially for, at least for Jason, you know, this is one of the first fights where you don't really have too much of that reach advantage and that size advantage. What do you make of that?
I think that I still do have the reach advantage, and even if it's not really much of a reach, I think I've been using my reach just in a part of my game for so long, and I've just mastered keeping range. So I think no matter what, my reach is going to be better.
Isaac, I ask you with the same question.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the ring we're just gonna adapt, and at least for me, I'm gonna try to adapt to the range. It's all about managing that distance. So we'll see how it plays out in the ring for both of us.
All right. All right. Now, the other exciting part of this matchup is just looking at your overall style. Obviously, for Jason, we've seen you come out with a few different styles, you know, in multiple different fights, depending on the opponent. We've seen you been able to handle the heavy barrage of somebody that comes out guns blazing and be able to stay patient and pick your shots, as well be the aggressor to put your foot on the gas. Isaac, I think has really great technical Muay Thai, really great technical kickboxing, great fundamentals. This is the first time I feel like in a while where we're going to have a little bit more of a chess match. So what do you make of Isaac's style, Jason?
Honestly, I haven't watched too much on him. I fought in the same event as him one time. I wasn't able to make it to his last fight where my cousin and the little guy or my boy Ryu, they got some good wins out there. But they kind of watched him a little bit, and I've got some feedback. But I've heard good things. He likes he's one of those guys who kind of turns it up as the fight goes, which I'm really excited for because we haven't got to witness a 5 round gator yet or like a 3 round or 4 round gator yet. So just putting my skills on display and they coming out to sprint for 5 rounds. So I'm excited for that, and I think he knows how to use his defense a little bit, and I'll give him that. He's good with his checks. He's good with blocking and parrying, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a different power that kind of breaks through doors. But all respect to it.
All right. And then Isaac, what do you make of Jason's a little more aggressive style?
I think in the ring, we adapt to whatever style, like I said before. Doesn't matter if they play long or short or aggressive or counter. I think I train to adapt to whatever situation. So doesn't really matter what type of fighting style. We train very hard according to whatever type of fight style the opponent is, because it's all about the battle of the way that the fighter brings into the ring, the fight style that he has. So I think with being adaptable and being quick on the feet, um, it's gonna be a war. That's all I gotta say.
All right. All right. Jason, you have mentioned before, and I gotta admit, as a fan, I am quite curious. We have yet to see you go that full 5 rounds, the full championship rounds. Man, you don't have many fights that get to that judge's decision. um, so if it does get to the 5 rounds and potentially gets to that judge's decision, what may a fight like that may look like?
From a fan's perspective, it's gonna be everything that you could want in a fight. Because, like I said, he kind of speeds up the pace a little bit as he goes. So that 5th round, those 4th round, they're going to be really fun to watch, especially from the audience. But in there, it's going to be whoever has the most heart. And I think no matter what, I'm going to do what I can to win and get my hand raised.
All right. And then Isaac, same question for you. If it gets to those late rounds, how do you predict the fight to go?
It's for sure gonna be a war. Um, a lot of back and forth. How it's gonna play out in the ring, you're just gonna have to come September 9th for whoever wants to watch. It's gonna be a great title event, and uh, it's just gonna be pure chaos in the ring. And yeah, I mean, I also I'm not gonna bet against myself. I think I'm gonna get my hand raised. So um, it's just gonna be for sure a battle, and September 9th, everybody should come and watch it because it's gonna be crazy.
It's like we're back. Sorry, guys. A little bit of connection issues, but 1 sec. All right. Now, Jason, I have seen you down at the Ruvka Training Center, training with Jason Perillo and getting your usual rounds in. How has that kind of played into this camp, having him in your corner?
To this camp, it's gonna bring a little bit more confidence, just like it did last camp, and just like confidence. I'm getting way better training with them. They bring a different type of speed and different type of power that I'm used to. Those are some of like the best guys in the world over there. So getting to train with them, I'm very fortunate, and it's always good work going over there, and you'll see that.
Now, Isaac, what do you make of that? The fact that you do see your opponent kind of training with these kind of big level UFC stars, and you being out of a little bit more of a traditional MMA and Muay Thai gym. Is that intimidating at all, or is it just another opponent, another fight?
Like I said before, we don't put any fighter on a pedestal. We don't underestimate any opponent. I'm just gonna train my absolute hardest, regardless of who he's training with. I didn't even know he was training with that guy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he's a fighter. I'm a fighter. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna perform to my best ability. That's how there is to it.
All right. Well, gentlemen, since we are running a little bit limited on time, and Jason, we does have to get going soon, I'll have just the final two questions. Jason, any words for your opponent and what the fans can expect September 9th?
Mm, Not really any words. Just let's go to war. Let's give everybody what they want, and everybody should be there, like you said. That's going to be a hell of a fight to watch. I know I would want to watch this if I wasn't fighting on it, but to him, just stay ready, stay training like you are, and let's hope you could make it in there.
Isaac, same question.
Um, this is gonna be a 5-round war. I think we all know that, fans. Um, it's just gonna be a fight you don't want to miss because we are coming with everything we got, and it's gonna go the 5 rounds, maybe. And I'm never gonna bet against myself, so I think I have the chance of getting that belt. And yeah, like how he said, keep training so that we give the fans what they want. 5-round war.
Well, gentlemen, I appreciate your time. We'll get to the shout outs in a minute, but I just got to say, fans, you heard it themselves, man. This, if it doesn't get stopped in the early rounds, is going to be a 5-round war between two hot contenders, two really great contenders in their division in the amateurs. This is one you're definitely not going to want to miss. Jason, any shout outs you want to make to any friends, sponsors, coaches, teammates?
Just shout out all the boys, shout out my family, shout out my girl, shout out my teammates, shout out my coaches. Everybody knows. No sponsors.
All right, Isaac, same time.
I want to thank the King Cobra team, Coach Isaiah's, and the whole fight team. I also want to say thank you to my family, the De La Paz family, right here. We are a strong family, and it's all heart and passion. There's no luck in my game. It's all hard work and dedication. And shout out to Fightersrep, um, and shout out to Tactical Concealment. Thank you guys for helping me and helping sponsor me. I appreciate it. And let's do this September 9th.
All right. Well, you heard what the gentleman said. Expect war come September 9th. Two of the hottest prospects in their division ready to duke it out for the title at Fightersrep 19. Get your tickets now at fightersrep.com before they sell out. Thank you again, gentlemen.
Let's go.